Do you think it's right for your age mate to be in a relationship?
Yeah, I think it's right.
But
Yes.
it's right. Now, why do you think you need to be in a relationship now when you are not ready for marriage? Or are you ready for marriage?
What I know is you be in a relationship which is going to lead to marriage.
Yeah.
Yes. So being in a relationship, you're going to study each other, know the likes and dislikes, other things you're supposed to know before you enter into marriage.
My guy, are you in line with what she's saying?
Yeah, I think so.
You
I
think
think
so?
relationship is more of getting to know each other.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think marriage is important in a relationship, but
Yes.
currently that's not how it looks like.
Marriage is important in a relationship.
Yeah, getting married at the end of the day is important, but
Okay.
currently this generation doesn't look like that.
It doesn't look like that. So, more or less, like so many people enter relationships, but they don't end up getting married.
Yeah.
If you project, in how many years do you think you get married?
When I'm in a relationship,
No. Like, looking at your age, how long do you think it will take for you to get married?
like 15 years.
15 years. And you're already in a relationship. Patience.
Yes.
How long?
Like 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years. That's quite reasonable to be in a relationship. But 15 years, Nana Kwame.
Yeah.
15 years.
Yeah.
And then in a relationship now. Now, you know, in this recent time, it's more or less becoming a norm. That if you're in a relationship, then you need to engage in sexual intercourse or be intimate with each other. That's basically what's happening. So if you project that in 15 years before you get married, meaning you'll be fornicating till
Now I'll be dating a
15
girl
years.
for 15 years
So without sex.
with sex.
So you'll be fornicating for 15 years.
I'm going to get married to her.
And you're going to get married to it, so it makes it right.
I'm not saying it makes it right, but I think it makes it reasonable.
Reasonable. Patience, do you think it's right?
It's not right.
It's not right.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I
Ah, you can speak.
Okay.
Yes.
So if 15 years, how sure is it that the same lady is the person he's going to get married to?
Yes. So she's asking you a question.
Uh-huh.
I said, how sure are you that the lady
Yes.
is the same one you're going to marry?
But if I was to date her for 4 or 5 years, what would be the assurance that I'm going to get married?
At
To
least you have it in mind that this is the lady I want to be
yeah,
with.
15 years. I have it in mind.
So you date her for 15 years.
I have to make sure that she deserves to be wife.
Do you think the number of years you date someone will determine if you know the person or not?
No.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, I think the same way. I think the number of years you date someone does not really determine if you know her or not. So more reason why I'm just dating you for 15 years. If you are really in for, because marriage is a long journey. Marriage is a long journey. If you picture it, if we can stay together for 15 years.
Do you think staying together for 15 years will guarantee a successful marriage? Because there are those who date for
I'm not doing
eternity.
it. First of
And
all,
then they get married, and then just within a few years or probably months, and then it's off.
Yes.
So do you think 15 years, which is quite a long time to
Yeah.
date a lady, do you think it guarantees a successful marriage?
No.
No. So you say that what of those who actually date in school, they start dating probably from level 100, level 200, they have to be in school for like 3 years, and then probably after completion they have to do their national service. After their national service, they now have to look for jobs, and after jobs they now have to think of, am I really to marry her? Yeah.
That's a different thing.
So
That's
okay.
a different thing.
Okay.
Because there's something you're pursuing. So once you're done with that, maybe this year, next year, or whatever, you're getting married.
Okay.
Yes. So dating for 15 years, let's say if you are schooling or you are doing something, that's a different thing.
Okay.
But if you're not doing anything, maybe you are working, the lady is also working, you can't date for 15 years.
You can't date for 15 years. How would you feel if a guy is dating you for 15 years? Probably he's working, you're working, and he's dating for 15 years. Continues. Do you think he'll marry you?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You're not sure. But would you be confident he'll marry you?
if you've decided that this is the person I want to be with, there's nothing someone can do which is going to change your mind.
Okay.
No matter the temptation, if it's your decision that this is the person you're going with, there's nothing that is going to change your mind.
The question was to me, right? And I'm saying it based on my experiences and how I feel like the whole generation is going. It's not necessarily about time. You can meet somebody today and marry her tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is like, see, this generation is different. It's not like the generation before we came.
Yes.
The whole different ball game. It's like the whole thing has become confusing. If you don't take care, you are going to waste your time, your energy, your youth on something that you don't really. You see, you are going to say marriage. Yeah, let me marry. I mean, per se, I would even like to give birth very, very soon. But
before marriage. You are saying 15 years.
I would like to give birth soon, right?
But before marriage.
Before marriage.
But you are saying 15 years.
No,
You get married
I'm
in
just
15.
trying to say that no, relax. All I'm just trying to say is that I would like to give birth soon.
Yes.
But because of the way the whole generation, normally, if with the girl I have, okay, with the girls I'm dealing with right now, or the girl I have right now,
Okay.
if I start making money, I get well established, and I feel like things are going on smoothly.
Uh-huh.
I've sorted parents, I've sorted family, I've sorted everywhere. Everything is going on smoothly.
Uh-huh.
And I realized that, oh, this girl, she deserves the win. I'll get married to her. You see, right now the girls, you see, I don't want to change the conversation.
They don't change it.
Yeah, because I know what I'm standing on to say this. You see, you asked her that how many years that she think she should get married to. She should get married after dating. It was like 2-3 years. Right?
Yes.
Because they feel like marriage is a trophy for them.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
You know what? If she was younger,
Uh-huh.
maybe
She's still very young.
maybe younger, maybe 16, and I was maybe 21, and I asked her, oh, I like you, I'd like to get married to you later. She would say no. But now she realizes that no, she did grow. She will be quick. If she doesn't, you see, that's how it is. And you see, because girls, it's like when they are aging,
Yes.
their value they come down.
Oh, okay.
And me, as at the age, my value is going higher.
Yeah.
So now that I'm starting to make money, I'm starting to better myself, I'm starting to look good, now I realize that no, my options they make wide.
Wide
When
up.
I was younger, I was dealing with like 2-3 girls. But now I'm growing up, I'm seeing variety. And I'm realizing, oh, this is how they like
So when
it.
you were younger, you were dealing with 2-3 girls.
Yeah.
But I mean, we were dealing with 50 girls.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. I think I've said it. I think I've said it countless times to people that men are meant to be polygamous, right? So that's how in our nature, that's how it's supposed to be. So you should see variety. That as a man, you should have variety. Then you choose one according to your faith.
But over to you.
Yeah, I think that's how it's supposed to be.
But is it true
She knows what I'm saying.
that when you are young, younger than how your age now, when guys come to you, oh, girl, I want to marry you, just tell
They
them,
bounce
no, I'm not ready.
when they are younger. That's the funny thing. They bounce
But
as
when they get to your 20s and then you realize time is catching up, then you are trying to look for the best guy to marry you. You just want marriage.
You just want to settle down.
You want
It's
to
not
settle
about-
down.
Oh, it's
Because before even coming, you see, there's an impression that when you invite a lady to your place and then she realizes you are comfortable and then she just comes to stay.
Yeah, real quick.
That's the impression. She realizes you are comfortable, you have everything.
She will come
you
back.
can take
She'll come
before
again
you
and come
realize
and
she's
cook.
packing her things,
Yeah,
she's
she will
cooking,
come
she's
the
washing
wash.
for you. Before you realize,
They clean the house.
some family members are going, wait, come on,
Yeah.
and then
She will mention your name to her family. Whether you sometimes you don't even know. She'll just
Okay,
Yeah,
but
start
over
calling.
to you. Don't worry about what you say. Just what do you think? Do you agree with what you
she
say?
knows I'm right.
I don't agree.
Okay, then defend yourself. We are all listening.
So I would say not all ladies are the same.
Okay.
Not all. Yes. And it's true when ladies are aging, they have to settle down.
Yes.
Because when it comes to giving birth, you know that when you get to your 30s,
It's quite
It's
difficult.
quite difficult to do
Okay.
it. So doing it now will be better. And then when you give birth, sometimes when you give birth early, taking care of your child in your youthful age is better than growing up before you take care of your child.
Okay. So when you get to your 20s, realize you're approaching your early 30s, then it sort of becomes quite necessary for you to settle down.
Yes.
So the whole thing about relationship, do you think is very necessary before marriage?
Yeah.
Looking at the situation where it doesn't really lead to marriage. Should it be for marriage or it should be for experience?
It should be for marriage.
It should be for marriage.
Yeah.
Not for the experience. Yes, this has been a discussion with our team. Until we come your way again. Peace.